Mark, talk to us about payments. Why do we do it? What's going on? What makes it unique?
For sure. Thank you, Travis. So yeah, as a quick announcement, we recently launched our new Supermove Payments product to help moving companies take payments, mainly credit cards, via the actual product. So just a quick primer, like why did we build this? We found that from a lot of our customers and a lot of other companies in the industry, a lot of moving companies just end up using several different systems. So you might be using some sort of tracking system like a CRM to track your moves, your customers, and do all the scheduling. You have a separate app that maybe it's a web app or mobile app that you're using to actually charge the customers. Your crews have to use that same app as well when they're out in the field. You then have another product that you need to use to actually track all of your accounting. So one of our goals here at Supermove is to build a single platform that helps you run your entire moving business. And one of the biggest values that we add is we tie all of these things together. So to kind of get into some details here, an integrated payment solution, such as something like Supermove Payments, we allow you to basically view all your customers, your moves, your payments in one platform. You don't have to manually copy data in. When your crews accept payments, when they collect it, when they're on site, automatically it comes in and you're able to see that directly on the job page for your different clients. Other value adds, like for your repeat customers, you can actually see all your past moves. You can also see all the past payments, the invoices, and anything that you did with that customer all in one place. Um, some other more like intangibles that are not necessarily through the product itself, but you're basically working with one team. So your software, the support team that you're using to connect with your software, your payments team that you're using to kind of, if you have any troubleshooting that you need to do with your payments, it's all one provider. You don't need to manage different vendors. You have a single point of contact that you're able to go to with expected SLAs and everything around there. And finally, it just ties everything together in one place. So all of your data is going through the entire system. We're able to integrate with a bunch of other systems, including your accounting software, and flow those payments directly in to get all of your data into one place. So with that in mind, I'm going to pull up a demo here. Was there anything else you wanted to add to that, Travis, before I go into the demo?
No, this is great. I mean, let's see it, and then we can have a conversation about how this can, really impact and help moving companies grow efficiently.
Perfect. All right, let me share my screen. Okay, great. So starting here, we have our onboarding form. It's a simple process. There's a couple different fields that we'll ask for to get some information about your business. Mainly here is just to understand, where your business is located, some information about where it was founded, as well as a couple different details about your current credit card processing that you might do. Totally fine if you don't do any credit card processing today. We're able to kind of take in any and all merchants. After you fill this out, there's a couple of things like your bank details that you'll fill out, and this all gets submitted to an underwriting team, which then goes through and walks through your application. So very simple form. All you need to do is fill out these different fields here. Processing time takes a couple of days for us to kind of review everything. We might reach out if we need to get more information. But once you're approved, you're able to instantly the next day just start accepting payments right through Supermove. And so let me show you how that works. So over here, I have a job that I've created. This is just a training job similar to what Anita was kind of walking through in our test environment. So I created here a local move. I set it up just really simple. We'll do 8-hour move, $130 per hour. So going to be charging the customer around $1,000. And one of the biggest value adds that a payment solution can provide is that it can actually do a lot of work without you actually having to do anything. So one of the common things that people do, they'll send out quotes and or confirmations to their customers. And they're going to collect a deposit. So I'm going to send here a confirmation to this customer that I created. So I'm basically going to say, hey, we're ready to do your move. We have a $400 deposit that we're going to ask, and we're going to have you sign this confirmation letter. So this can be sent. Really nice thing is these types of things can be tied into our workflows and do some automation around it. But we'll be able to send this confirmation to customers. They'll be able to then view this link. So there's an email that I'll receive, and that email will take me directly into the product. So I'm now kind of working as the person that is moving. And immediately I'm just prompted with a deposit step here. So I can actually enter in my credit card information and accept these payments kind of live from their home, from their phone, from their desktop, wherever they may be, they can submit this deposit to you. So no longer will you need to actually call them. You don't need to collect credit card information over the phone. It's actually going to be doing work while you're sleeping potentially, because customers can do this, at 12 a.m., 1 a.m. in the morning, they can leave their deposit and actually confirm their move. So I'm going to use just a test card here. So it doesn't actually work as a real card. And I'll
So
enter
we
in.
shouldn't write this down and go shopping with
Yeah,
it later?
won't be
Okay,
worth anything
noted.
to you.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, all they need to do is fill out their credit card information. They're going to be immediately charged for a $400 deposit. And this is just another couple of things that we have. We have the ability to have documents within the product as well. So this is a custom confirmation letter that I created. Just collects the signature to indicate that I'm wanting to move. And that's it. So the customers kind of submitted their deposit. They have the confirmation letter that's now been signed. If I go back to the job page, now I'm back in as the office staff. I'm able to see a couple things here. One, I can see the completed and signed document that the customer signed. I'm able to see the bill that we sent over to them, or the quote here, and the deposit payment. So I was able to see we collected over the credit card. It was a deposit, $400. There's a $640 remaining charge there. So this is one of the quickest ways for the office staff to be able to send out things and collect payment from customers. We can also take a look here at the crew side. Let me pull this up here. So that same job that I pulled up on the office side that I sent out the deposit to, now we're on the crew side. We can see that same mover, the same bill here. So $1,040. I collected $400 deposit. So now I'm going to kind of do a little bit of an abridged demo here, but the movers will be able to collect, fill out their timesheets. They'll be able to fill out documents, work with the customer to do all that. But one of the crucial steps that they're going to be doing on site is collecting payments. And these payments can happen, before the move, maybe like right when they arrive at origin. It can happen after they unload or right before they unload at destination. Anything is possible, and this can all be configured to be whatever steps or whatever order that you use. So right now I'm going to go in and view the bills and collect a payment. It's a very similar experience to that deposit flow. So the crews can actually enter how much they collect. This payment is going to be done throughout the move. At the very end of the move, we collect the remaining amounts. We actually do all the math for you and figure out, okay, there's like a $640 charge remaining. But right now, let's say I'm at origin, I'm going to collect another $200 just to make sure that they're going to be servicing the full move. I'll click credit card pay now. They have an option to leave a tip. This can be configured again to happen for every payment or for only some payments. I'm going to do a 10% tip here. And now I'm going to be prompted with that same credit card experience that we had on the deposit flow. So again, remember that this is on a tablet. So the movers are actually at the customer's home. They have a physical tablet in front of them. They're able to just turn this around, have the customer go off and fill this out. I'm going to use the same information here. And with that, I'll be able to click submit, and this $220 charge will also be charged to that same job. So the movers, they're able to see confirmation right away that that $220 charge went through. The office staff, if I refresh this page, they will also be able to see the $220 charge. So now I have $440 remaining. So now the movers, they'll go through, they'll complete the whole job. And now you're coming back and they can either collect that $440 on site, or they can actually do what's called an invoice and say, we're going to collect the payment later. So after that, now I come to back to the office app, the sales team or whoever's going to be following up the coordinators with the move, they can actually send out that final invoice, or they can even just call the customer up directly and collect that and enter it directly from Supermove. But all those payments, there's a bunch of different touch points and ways that we can use payments, and this is just a couple of them.